So loud. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Okay. Hi. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why. There's suddenly some, "Ah, I have to say something, and I don't know." There was a dream yesterday before, I can't remember. And that, and in that dream, then I was coming to a room and there were several people waiting for me. And then they said, "We are waiting for your exercise." So I had to invent an exercise with the people, and I really wasn't prepared for that. So it was funny that I was so nervous about that. I'm happy I don't have exercises. There are no exercises. This is so easy. This is so normal, and it's already. And the strange thing is, there's something going on when I'm living in the story and I'm looking for something else, something that seems like no me or something like that. Somewhere it isn't heard that it is already everything. So there's no need to come to the meetings, there's no need to look for anything, there's no need to change or find something or understand. There's no need for anything because it's already. It's already everything what is happening. The thoughts, I cannot follow this. The thoughts, yeah, but there's still something like me going on. There can be thoughts like that. There can be stress in the body. Then that is what is happening. It's everything already. And that is unbelievable because we are so, when there's living in the story, that feeling of there's something wrong, there's something not right yet, there's looking for something, what the feeling, there's a feeling of there's something being lost. There's the whole or one, and there's living in two. So how can I change? How can I live in that way? It's all kinds of ways, and also even coming to non-duality meetings and hearing there's no me, there's trying to find how to live without a me or something like that, because it's so the normal way of how we try to heal ourselves, try to find the wholeness. And maybe the non-duality is something that will help me or help the body, maybe, or something like that. It's so clever also that trying to find and having ideas and concepts and beliefs about what is wholeness, what is freedom, what is no me. There are no answers. There's no need for answers. There's no need to understand anything. It's crazy because that's so normal. It seems like living in the story with all those circumstances, and they happen to me. There is such a strong belief. It's so an embodied belief that everything is happening to me, the thoughts, the feelings, and maybe you can understand it's not to me, but somewhere there's that feeling it is, and suddenly there's something happening and huff, then that's still like, am I good enough? Is this all right, what I'm doing? Can I change myself? And all that. There's a and also when there's I am in the story and with living my life, there's also something going on. There's somewhere trying to find happiness that seems like the ultimate thing, and trying to move away from pain or sadness or all that. Seems like that's wrong or less or awful. And I want something nice and wonderful. So there's a lot of wonderful stuff going on, and talking about that, and the stuff that's not so nice, that's maybe hidden in that way. It's everything. There's no meaning in what is happening. It's exactly that what it is. It can be a feeling, there can be a thought, any thought. I hate this, or hey Jew. It's anything, everything is it. It doesn't mean it's nice. Life is not about nice. Look in nature, it's everything. So in that way, it's amazing that there's no difference between this or that. There's no difference between pain. There is a difference, of course, but not in importance. There's this, what is happening, is it. Exactly how it is. You can't even follow it because it's everything. So it's tables and feelings and sound and bodies. And it's everything. It's very simple. It's very ordinary. There's no big thing around. There's no change. When there's suddenly the loss of all those ideas and concepts and it doesn't go on anymore, then life doesn't change. It's going. It was already like that, so there's no change. There, what is change? We are into change because we're living in time. So when there's living in time, there's an idea or remembering about how I was before or how it was before. And I want to be, maybe I can have less of that stress, or I'm much more quiet these days and all that, because there's always going on and comparing not only what yourself, what you remember about yourself, but also what you see about other people. The strange thing is, you only see a certain moment, and then there seems to be like, oh, she's like that, or maybe a certain moments like that. So there's so much going on, so many concepts going on. And sometimes in these meetings, some concepts are being lost because that's not addressed, not hold on to it, no answers to go on with it, nothing to hold. And when there's no answers, then that whole trying to get and trying to understand is suddenly falling apart. Can be. Or sometimes it gets stronger. Of course, it can be both ways. It's stronger and then falling apart and then stronger. But it doesn't matter because it's not someone in it, not someone doing that. We assume we're so strong in that there's someone somewhere inside doing things or not doing things. It's it's falling apart. It's like it's even trying to say something about it. It's even not accurate because it's never exactly how it is. So there's no truth in this. Or no right. There's no right. But there's also no wrong. So it can't be wrong because it's everything. Can be disgusting. Well, that's can be for that disgusting. And then there's a table and the wall, and it's very like no, it's not even that, but and it doesn't go anywhere. Life is. There can be circumstances seen like circumstances. There's no meaning in that. It's everything is neutral. There are no relations. That's also funny because that thing about relation, maybe to people, to two people, like there's something going on, like the way you look at me or you do with me, and there can be some emotions going on, thinking like it's because of you and him or her. There's no time. It's a construct because we live in a real, it seems like a real world, and there are memories. So there seems to be time and distance. So there seems to be a real story going on with other people and circumstances and jobs and money and countries and all that. So it's so real and so strong, convincing. And hearing there's no world, there are no relations. It's like, what's going on? How can you say that? Maybe. It's exactly what it is. That's it. Very, very simple and ordinary. Without any story or meaning or understanding or knowing. There can be knowing. Well, can be information. Nothing is wrong. Oh, there's somebody say, it's fun to come to the meetings. Okay. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah. And the strange thing is, the meetings don't go anywhere. They don't have a meaning or a purpose trying to convince or to make things clear so people can understand all that. It's just coming in the way it's coming, and that's it. Mm. It's not only here, of course. It's always like that. So when there's talking, also with you, then that's the same. The words are different, maybe, but there's no difference. There's no difference. Mm. So if you want to say something or share, ask, or nothing, you can unmute yourself and we'll see. And they can be talking about everything. They can be talking about relations or money, trauma, whatever is arising, or whatever is going on in the story, there can be. There's nothing wrong with that. It's exactly that. So we can talk about that if you want to, or not. Oh, somebody said, okay, there's traumatic energies in the body. We call it traumatic, maybe. Well, how do you know? I don't know. There can be that energy. It's maybe anger or in a certain way, very strong. Yeah, can happen.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, the sound is so
Sure.
strong. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah, the sound. I do the sound some less. Sorry. Yeah, hi. Mm.
How are you?
I'm okay. Ah,
you
mm.
you said you had a dream. It was
Ah,
a daydream or
yeah.
a night dream?
No, in the night. In the night.
Okay.
Just a little story. Yeah. Mm.
So when we are in the dream, it, I dream a lot also. The most of my uh, night is about dream. But when we dream, we don't know it is a dream. It feels real. And now it's also feel real. We feel we are real here. And it is not the problem. It's what's happening. So um, we can't do anything about the me. Or who will do anything.
Yeah, so it's the dream is that there's a me, but there never was me, but that can be very convincing that you have a choice or free will, something like that. Yeah.
So the dream character can do anything.
No.
And, and
There's no Mohammed. That seems so that is so crazy because we are so somewhere like, yeah, maybe there is no me anymore. Well, that feeling that I'm not like Mohammed or Rose, then there's assuming there's a continuation. There was something going on before, and this whole thing is just always there. No, it never was.
but there is something noticing that what's happening.
Yeah,
And that is the some call it awareness or
yeah.
or nothing, but I think it's the same, nothing or awareness. Something is not it, it is recognized, or it is it's not the me doing that.
Now, for me, awareness is part of the story of me. Like there's two, like looking at myself and being busy with what's going on and all that. When that when that being busy is lost, being busy with yourself and trying to find out and trying to live your life, when that's lost, then there's also no awareness.
but
There's
just
what is happening.
recognizing, just seeing, or
There's no recognition. There is what is happening. Walling. So there's no seeing the wall. It's walling.
but
There's no
there is
center because otherwise it seems like there's somewhere from here. There's looking at that wall. And then already that's two. That's the story of me.
But all of that, there's noticing of that, all of that, what is happening, there is noticing or recognizing or what you call it. I don't know
But
what.
when there's when there's someone going on in my life or your
Without
life,
someone, without someone,
without no, there's no seeing or awareness or
what you can
looking.
call it.
That what is there's table, there's a feeling, there is wall.
Okay, there is wall without knowing that there is a
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's strange. We are not used to that. Like there's always when there's the experience like that, that seems like the normal way, of course. And then suddenly there's no awareness, there's wall. Well, yeah, because that whole thing, like this rose, like let's say this is just nothing. There's nothing bodying and all that. So there's not someone in it seeing or all that. No, that's so strong. That feeling of there's here a center or something that looks. There's a looking. So there's always something seeing it or all that. So it's that is so strong that I am here somewhere or it is here or something. We call it in a different way. But that there's nothing, it's just empty. This is empty. Everything is empty, but also the body is empty. There's no need for me to see. This is not Rose, this is sound
Okay,
happening.
there is no need to meet for me to see, but they're seeing.
No, there is no seeing. Yeah, we call it like that in the story, but when there's walling, there's no seeing the wall. It's walling. It's wall. There's wall or feeling.
Seeing or we cannot see walling and seeing the wall, just seeing or just walling.
Just walling. Just the wall without anything. Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I can imagine that.
no, no. Don't try. No. Mm.
Okay, thanks so much.
Okay. Yeah. Thank But there's somebody saying like somebody offered help to try to deal with emotions. It's the same story. It's about we are so convinced that I'm here and that what it's very important to get to have control. So they have control about the feelings and what is going on. So there will be no suddenly expression of feelings or all that. This is talking about there's no control. And that is crazy because we are not used to that. There already isn't control. There never was control. But we're really trying to get control and to make my life work and trying to deal with things. And that means like getting back the control and it will happen in my way. it's very complicated and very stressful to make your life work, and there's a lot of stress going on about that. Life is life is random, and when they're trying to control it, it's like it's cost a lot of energy, and sometimes it seems to work and sometimes completely not. It's an endless seeking for a whole, like the idea maybe that there's someone, when there's everything is going, it seems like the whole and everything is all right, and then suddenly it's not, because there are emotions or there's circumstances that seems like, oh, there's a break or something like that, and suddenly it's not like whoo smooth going. Life is everything. Not happening to you. There is no you. There is, this is the body. It seems like it's solid and real. That's so the normal way of looking at everything. Everything is empty, so this body can happen. What? There's the table. It's empty. It's an appearance. There's nothing in it. There's no one in it or something. No. The sound is not Rose's sound. That, of course, we talk in the story like that, and well, the sound is sound, the words is sound happening by itself. It's crazy. They're very simple. And there's somebody saying, why does the me want to be special? There's a loss. I think there's a loss of some, that whole feeling of oneness, and there's something that's really like, it's, yeah, there's nothing, and then suddenly there's that that separation that can happen. There's no reason, it's just what's happening, and then it go, and then there's wholeness again, and when there's a little child, that can happen and be suddenly more embodied and all that. And there's a feeling of something lost. There's just trying to find something, and one of the ways is trying to find happiness or whatever. We have an idea, some about the wholeness, about one being one, or all that. There's some idea, some remembering, so it seems like happiness or freedom. And one of the ways to find happiness is being special. Can also be power. Yeah. It's endless, because when there's feeling special, it's never always. So it's like crumbling down. You have to go on and come on and go on, and it's crumbling. You go on. So it's never for always. That's what we want. Something for always, and it's never always. How can I do that? What can I do to continue that it continues? It falls apart. It's like nature. Oh, when people are not around, it falls apart. Well, it's the same with the story. And there's nothing happening. It's so great. It's the wonder of what is happening. It's exactly that. There's nothing wrong with anything. There can be any feeling, really anger or shame or complete or subtle smiling, or it's complete as it is. There's nothing wrong with anything. Any thought is not wrong. No. Or right, of course. But that is amazing that we are so into opposites, and this is better than that. And hearing it's what it is. It doesn't mean nice, but exactly what it is. Can be or wah, or the table, or anything. It's not about us. Life is not about us. It's everything. This body is as important as that cup of tea. There's no difference in that way. It's the same.
Wonderful words.
No, thank you.
Hi again. So all the problem for the me. Without me, there is no problem.
No,
Okay.
that
Why
doesn't mean it's
the
nice. The life is only nice. That's something else.
okay? Why there is this me?
Sorry?
Why there is a me? Why this me is there in the first place?
What I can tell about that, it seems like there's wholeness, and then with a little child, and there can be moments of separation, and then it's going, and there's separation, and the you could say it's just a story to that people around are thinking like I'm someone, and he's also, she's also someone, and so like all suddenly there's more that separation, like I'm over here and there's someone over there, so then there is this is something else as something there, so there's involving time in that, and then suddenly that whole feeling of that nothing is happening and just going, and then suddenly there's that more and more that separation, and then how that goes I don't know, but suddenly it seems like the brain is something like it's going on or inventing, you could even say, like there's someone, because that that whole feeling of loss is very traumatic in a way. Like, oh, there's suddenly I'm here in this, seemingly in this body, because that feels very real. So there's some I am here, and when there's me, and there seems to be, and what me is also, it's like there's a choice to make things happen or to change when there's a feeling to deal with that. So there's like giving it a certain tool, a power, seems like that, for to make your life work and to get the love of the people over there, because it seems like you're you're dependent, or it's very important, or not, the whole story with that. So me gets more and more important, because that feeling, there is this I'm the center of everything, everything is happening to me, and there's over there also someone who's very important, my mother, my father. So there's, or maybe he's missing, or not, or the whole story. So there's that me, and that feeling that can be in control and have a free will is very powerful to make, to try to make your life a little bit less uncomfortable, or maybe work in a certain way. So in
So
that way,
without
me,
me,
it's very, without me, it's much more simple. But
the
yeah,
drama cannot go on without the me.
no. It's so strange. It's so, but it's so, that whole construct with all the there's so many concepts about how I am, what is going on in relation, and all the psychology, and all, there's so many ideas about how to make your life work, or how to deal with people, and there's so many ideas, and it's, we assume that you are capable to do something with it, and if it doesn't work, maybe you didn't do enough, or you're not open enough, or there's all kinds of ideas, so you can work on that. It's a never ending story. Yeah, because the underneath, and that's so strange, when there's that separation, there's suddenly also somewhere that feeling there's something gone wrong, or maybe even what a lot of people, I I'm not good enough. So there's something going wrong. There, I'm not good enough. There's something going on about cause and effect and all that. So it's trying to make it right. Also, it's a very strong one. That feeling underneath, there's something going on. There's, I'm not good enough. You are not good enough. Maybe the world, or, well, it's very strong. It's a misunderstanding. But it's so, that idea is so strong, and so, it seems so normal. Most people have that. So it's like, oh, that's the normal way. No, it isn't. Well, wow. And hearing that there's nothing wrong with anything, that that sounds crazy, because we are so in the world of this is right and wrong, or good and bad. And hearing there's no good and bad, or right and wrong. There is exactly what it is. Can we, of course, pain can happen.
The drama of me.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Can be a drama.
It is a drama. With me, it's drama for me.
Ah,
I see
oh.
it so.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.
So was being
Right.
in your in your power, but a lot of people are thinking you have to be in your power. That's bullshit.
It's the story in the story of me. There's trying to feel power because that's feels good, and that's how the story goes. Is trying to be in control, trying to feel good. That's where everything is going to, and it's a lot of power being something else as what is. So it's an endless investing in something which isn't. So it's continuously exhausting to be busy with that.
Yes.
Pow- Being in it's all abstract. It's a lot of abstract thinking, which seems like very normal. And when you really listen, it's like, what do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people are so convinced. There's no even the discussion doesn't work either. It because it's so convinced and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
can be like that.
So when you are with not non-duality people,
Hmm.
you can say just yes, but you can think no.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it can, yeah, but it's already like that, of course. But yeah,
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, can be.
Mm.
It doesn't feel like lying either. It's just that comes out. I don't know why. It's just that, and then it's going on like that, and then it is why, yeah, what? It's just a story. So what? It doesn't matter what's being said. It's
Mm.
just what's coming. It's it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Totally meaningless. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing is important. The importance of everything is completely lost. So
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing going on. Even afterwards, it's sometimes there's laughing about it, but then already it's forgotten also. It's just nothing. Doesn't matter. There's nothing happening. We are so convinced that everything is real and you should do something to work it out or to be busy with it and all that. But it's already lost. There's nothing going on. So there's everything is new. So what are we talking about? But of course in the story you can't convince people of that because that's also fighting with air. It's like
Yes.
it's also
Yes.
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Mhm. Yeah. There was something going on here in the body, and I had a story. Some thoughts came about what was going on about that. So I was talking to someone about that. I know of something. And then the next day, there was somebody else who was asking, I couldn't even remember what I was saying about the story of what's happening in the body. So, and I can't now. I don't know what I said to that person. I can't remember what was being said. So that story is also already lost. So, and maybe and there can be happening something in the body, and it seems like there can be thoughts like it's because of that and then after a while it's gone again, and there's something else going on. Or there's no story. It doesn't matter. It's when there's a story, then that's it. There's nothing wrong with the story. It's meaningless, but it's not wrong. It's just the story. Can be. Yeah. Oh, a bit late. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, since there's no time anymore, I'll always come late. I'm joking. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi again, Rose.
Yeah.
Uh, when you dream, for you, there, for Rose, there is walling. There
There
is
is
just
what?
wall. There is just wall.
Oh, well, but not in the dream. In the dream, it seems like more like
My question
involved.
is how
Oh,
it's for
yeah.
you in the dream and in the day. It's just walling in the dream also, Or who is
Oh, I don't
dreaming?
know. I
Who
don't
is
know.
dreaming?
Yeah, I don't know. Those dreams can, when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you remember. I remember like a story what was going
But
on.
who is remembering?
The remembering is just there. There's remembering. There's no one that was already like that. That is already like that. The remembering, we assume it's mine, but it's only there's that story or those images about what was that story, and that. But there's a moment of that, and then it's gone. But seemed like I don't know. It depends. That's
Okay,
in that dream. I was really involved, so I don't know that what it was, and then it has
so
gone.
is the dream world the same like this daydream for
A
you?
daydream?
Yeah, this
No.
what's happening here for you.
Oh
It is like your dream.
no, it's
What's
not
the
a
difference?
dream. It's 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 more. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say. I don't know how to say it. It's just yes, talking to the computer,
But
seemingly to you. It's sitting. It's yeah. Well,
in the dream, you meet people also on like here.
yeah, yeah. It's the same. It's the same story goes on. The only difference is that the importance and the meaning is completely lost. For the rest, they're still talking in the story and laughing and talking and crying and sitting and yeah, doing shopping. Just normal. The same. The strange thing is, though, and that's funny for myself, it was funny that it's completely yeah, we call it forgotten, but of course that's not really like that. But okay, that's the way we talk about that. It's that I was busy before this that whole construct of being busy with everything was lost. Before, I was always busy with myself, what was going on, how to do it. Oh, how can I do this? Oh, this is not good. Oh, my face is not good enough, and all that. And then suddenly, when it wasn't there, it was already in a few days. It wasn't there. I didn't even think like, oh, all that thinking isn't there. That wasn't even. It was completely. It's just so normal, so you forget it was there. So strange. So there's no awareness of, oh, all those thoughts are not there anymore. No, nothing. There's no comparing. There's not being busy with before.
But how the shift between the night dream to the day happen for you?
Oh, no, there's no shift. It's just waking up and then, oh, there's a remembering, and then there's my legs out of the bed and walking to the room. It's like that. Very simple.
But
Yeah.
there are two different worlds. The dream
No,
world and
no, no. No, there's no difference. There's that. Yeah, what, there's, of course, I only can talk when I'm waking up in the morning like that. There's that remembering of what was the dream.
for me,
Yeah?
the night dream is another world. It is different word from for this.
No, it doesn't seem different for me. No. Maybe there's in that dream the idea that I can choose. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I'm. I don't remember that. But that doesn't matter.
In the night dream, I meet people I don't know them.
No, but I know people. So what? We think
I
we
found
know.
people.
Yeah, but we think we know, and we know a little bit of that, and yeah, it's just a story of what is happening, and that's the same as during the day. It's also a story thinking that it's real and all that. It's the same. There's nothing happening. It's a story. It's like images, like
It's clear that the night dream, nothing happened. Just
yeah, mm, yeah, yeah,
appearing.
yeah,
Nothing happened.
yeah.
But this
And,
dream,
and I
it's
tell
real.
you, during the day, it's the same. Oh my God. It's the same, man. There's nothing happening. It's not real.
Like
It's
the,
it's like that. It's a story. It's like being in the story. Sometimes you're very much involved in the story and being busy solving problems, and then suddenly there's something happening and you completely forget about it. And the next day somebody asks, "How is it?" And you think like, "Is what?" The story is completely lost. And it was complete, like we are so involved so many times. It seems so
yes,
real. That's already like, what's going on? There's nothing going on, but it seems like all the time. Very important. The importance is so strong.
yes.
And then hearing it's not, it's like, no, man, no, it can't be because, and then, wow, you have to let go and all that. Oh, whatever. You can't. No. When there's that sticky, being involved in the story, there's nothing wrong with that too, of course. It's not better to not being involved in the story. When there's being involved in the story, then that is it. There's nothing wrong with that. No, it's just that is what is happening. That's life. There can be a new idea. Oh, I'm still in the story and all that. No, of course not. There's nothing wrong with that too.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yeah. Hmm. That's the amazing thing about this message, that it's everything. And it's really everything. It's thoughts like, oh, well, but during the day I'm so busy with everything and there's so many problems and how can I get out of them and all that and being in my head and all that. Then that is what's going on. But because on top of that, they're coming to non-duality meeting and thinking like, oh, I'm so involved. There's still me going on so many times. No, there is no me. Then that energy is in that way is going. Yeah. There's no importance in it. There's no right or wrong in that. It's exactly complete as it is in that way too. It's already complete. Also those thoughts, also or frustration or anything. It's exactly that. And that's amazing. There can't be something wrong. It's exactly everything. Any thought, all that energy, all all feelings, everything is it. And it's an appearance, so there's no importance in it too. And there can be a feeling of it's really important, then or idea, then those ideas can be there. There's nothing wrong with that too. It doesn't have to change. How can you change? Well, it doesn't need to. That's the beauty of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose.
Hmm.